Hi there, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Rebecca's here. Come on in. I'm so happy with my findings from my last haul, and I'm so happy to share it with you guys today. So let's get to seeing what took place and what you guys already know what I'm going to be using for the most part, but you guys do not know how or the result of these products. So if you're interested in finding out, just come on in and take some popcorn and drink some hot cocoa with some Haitian bread while you at it and enjoy watching. I have today from our last haul, like I said, this palette here, I want to give it a try, which is the Revolution Deadly Desire. These Cara palettes, bronzers and highlights. This FX setting powder, and most importantly, I am gonna use this Physician Formula shade adjuster. I'm gonna match it up with my Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. This is in the shade of 1024. We clearly see it's a bit too light for me. It's a little light, so I'm gonna tone it down with this shade right here and see how that goes. We're gonna go ahead and use the Stila lipstick, and I'm gonna try to squeeze in this one as well, the Revolution Pro Blush and Glow palette. Yeah, we have all that going today, so we'll just get right to it. So that's that. We're gonna go ahead and use this foundation with the FX, with the Physician Formula dark shade adjuster. I'm gonna put one squeeze on the back of my hand. We're gonna go ahead and use 1 or 2 pump. I put 1 pump of the adjuster, and I'm gonna put 2 pump of the foundation, like so. This is how it is. I'm gonna add a little more. Let's go ahead and put it on the face and see. We're using our new brush. Putting more. This one is much darker. All right, let's see here. This is the first layer, and this is the second one with a little more of the shade adjuster. We clearly see that this one is getting to be much closer to my skin tone than that one. I'm gonna go ahead and retouch this side with more of that, more of the adjuster on there. Let me go in with my sponge. I'm gonna put a titsy bit on my skin directly to tone things down a little more. And it tones down a little more. I think I like this one, the Physician Formula one, better than the NYX one. So this is a go. I'm gonna keep that in my stash for further use. Now moving on next to the face, I'm gonna go ahead and use my, well, this was not from TJ Maxx. This is my Fenty Beauty, what is it again? Matchstick. So this conceal, correct, and contour. So I'm gonna use that. This is in the shade of Espresso. I'm gonna go ahead and put that around my face. Let me go in with this small brush first to blend that out to be more. All right, so that's all blended in. We're gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Shape concealer in the color of Deep Honey, but I'm gonna add onto it my e.l.f. Camo concealer. So we're gonna use these two shades, Tarte, which is deeper, and Camo over Tarte, just to give me some brightening. Let's blend that in. Okay, we're gonna put the Camo concealer over it, which is in the color Deep Cinnamon. Tad bit lighter. Let's leave that alone for a minute. Okay, going back to Tarte on the forehead. All right, using the Cara palette, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Bronze Goddess to see if I could bronze my face over the contour to blend out everything. These are the shades. I'm gonna go ahead and dab between these two shades. This is more on the cold side. Well, it's a little red, but not as red as my Juvia's Place palette. It's a pretty color. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I am perhaps wanting to use this one here. It's too pink. I'm gonna use this one here to set my under eye. Do you guys see this? You see how smooth it is? No kidding. This is a beautiful finish with this powder cocoa. So I use this one under my eye. It's so pretty. Okay. Now we're going in with FX setting powder in the color of, well, it says translucent deep. We're gonna use that all over the face. Now this gives you the lid and an over shield to keep this mess in place. So as you're opening it, nothing comes out. This is so nice. This is the bomb. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that powder on the lid. It's in the deep side, so hopefully it goes. It's a pretty deep red. So I'm pressing all of that into the brush. Tap any excess. It is nice. It is nice. And I close my thing nice and neat. Back to place. I don't know what to do with myself with that palette. This just may be a replacement of my Morphe palette. Okay. Let's just focus. All right, now let's put some of this stuff away. We set, we bronzed, we contoured. Now we're gonna go ahead and before finishing the whole face, we're gonna go ahead and focus on the eyes. The eyes, where we get to play with our newest palette, our newest baby, the Revolution Deadly Desire palette. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, all right. Let's take in how pretty this palette is. Do y'all see how pretty this thing is? Ooh. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna go ahead definitely create another look with this, but for the purpose of timing, we're gonna keep it short and sweet and have a nice bronze out eye, and then, you know, finish up the rest of the face with the highlights and blushes and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and prime the lid, like I said, with my e.l.f. Where did it go? I'm gonna prime the lid with the NYX Eye Base Cream. Going in with my palette here, Entice is this shade right here. I'm using the biggest brush they have on the kit just to set the eye with the Entice color here. We're gonna use Worth, which is this color right here, and it's showing pinkish shade. Oh, it's coming out pinkish. Should I pull you guys closer? I pulled you guys closer. Yes, I did that. I never pressed play on my camera. So all along I was creating this look for you guys. Nothing was being recorded. So now I am back with an eye done. So we're gonna have to do this eye on camera. Let's get to it. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm in love with this palette, guys. This Deadly Desire palette is of the chain. Well, among the umbrella, this palette, screw all the I Heart Revolution palettes. I'm so sorry, but this palette is the bomb. I'm in love with this palette. Okay, let me show you guys what I mean. All right, going first on this eye, I went in with, by the way, I did mention that I am using a new brush kit by Morphe, the I Obsessed kit, and I'm loving it so far. I'm going in with the biggest brush of that kit into Entice to set my lid. And what I did use on my lid, like I mentioned before, I'm not sure if you guys recall, I'm using the NYX Eye Primer base, well, eye base. So going into, now I feel like I'm rushing y'all. Let me just calm down. Going into Entice, which is this nice shade here. It's like a neutral tone, like, y'all see what I mean. And after Entice, we will intensify the look with one of my favorite shade here. I think all these shades are my favorite, but this color, Worth, right here, this baby here, so pretty. We're gonna go ahead and put that as our transition color. Do y'all see this? Do you guys see this little sweetheart? It's like a pinkish orange type of, it's more pink than orange. It's just beautiful. Oh, and it's just so soft and creamy and blendable and just making me say all the crazy things right now. We're blending and we're going in to our next favorite shade. Y'all ready? Deadly. This is by far my favorite brown on all my eyeshadow palettes. Maybe I'm going overboard, but this bloop, this brown, I don't think I have it on any of my other palettes. Y'all see this? And I'm using a small blended brush, going back with that brush from Morphe. Do you guys see how this blends? Like y'all see this? Okay, a little bit on Morphe and a little bit more on Deadly. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this flathead brush here to add my Pigment Primer by NYX. This y'all see this on all of my videos. So okay, with that same brush, I am going into Temptation. On the other side of that same brush, we're going into Vice. I am going into Sin. This is Sin right here. More like a foil type of shade. It's really pressed in there. I have to scrape it off with a damp brush. And we're going in. Do we see what I see? Was I over exaggerating? Do we see this blinding situation over here? And on our deepest creasing part with Deadly, to merge Temptation with Deadly, going in with Morphe over everything. Y'all see my face, just a teensy bit of fallout, and that's from Sin and nothing else. Like a little of that shade bleeds down into the lower lash, which is going to be covered with shadows anyway. So oh my god, you guys, this is an awesome palette. Okay, enough talking. I'm gonna go with Deadly on my lower lash. I just want to use additional colors from here, so we're gonna go in with Envy, which is this purple shade. I'm gonna use the first brush that I used to deadly with to blend out everything. Now let's clean this area right here. Remember that I use this shade here to set the under eye of Cara Beauty. I'm gonna use that same shade with a flathead brush to be more precise and try to erase that lightly. Y'all see? We don't need to go back with a wet product. Awesome finds, like awesome banging finds. I'm in love and happy with all this. So we're gonna go in, perhaps I should go use Greed or Suspense. Which is it? This is Greed and this is Suspense. Suspense is more of a bronzy shade on the inner part of the lid. Let's use Suspense. And I'm gonna go ahead with this tiny rounded brush from the Morphe kit. Oh. You guys see the level of pigmentation in this palette. Taking that also into my tear duct. I'm done. I am so done. What else can I do with this palette? A lot. Ooh, Intense. They have this intense color here. Let me see what if I could line that around my lid as a liner. Let me wet it a little. We see what's happening. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. But wow, wowzer, wow, wow, wow. The whole 9 yard, wow. I will rebuy palettes. I will not pass any other Revolution palettes like this. I'm on it. This is so pretty. And it was, how much? $6, $7? Somewhere around that. Okay, eyes are done. We have now to go into this palette, which is the Lightning Hour, also by Cara. So we use their Bronze Goddess, and also, which was what we used to bronze our face and set the under eye with. And now we're gonna go with the Highlight and Blush palette. Let's set the face first. And I'm using Morphe Continuous Mist Spray, setting spray. But I want to set the face first before I go in with my blush and my highlight. So let's start with Gleam. So we have Light, Glow, and Gleam. Gleam is more dark. This is Gleam. A nice brownie. Gleam is so pretty. Let's take it all the way up there. Then we're gonna go with Light. This shade. Tap that on here. Oh, it's a light pinkish shade. I would think it would be more on the orange side. Yeah, I would assume this would be more on the orangey side, but it's not. I like Gleam better. Let's try Glow over it. See, Glow is glowing. It's coming through already. It's on the purplish side. Yeah. Let's put Glow. Let's mix the two just so we don't look too crazy. So we're mixing now Glow and Gleam. I'm putting Glow over Gleam, and now I'm putting Gleam over Glow just to match the cheeks. This has more pinkish undertone into them. I'm gonna leave these highlights alone for now. I already love the blush from the Cara Lightning Hour palette. So now we're gonna use Revolution Pro, which is the blush slash highlight. And I'm gonna go in with this one for the sake of the what we have going on the lid. Very powdery and glittery. And let's go in. Not what I expected. Let me use another type of brush. Let me set my face once again. Just to give it something to hold on to. I'm going in. Yeah, that's there. Okay, we're gonna go in next with the lips. Juvia's Place lip liner. Let's just leave that for now. Let me go off camera putting on my mascara and my lashes, and I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. I got my wings on, ready to fly. I use Cara Beauty's lashes. This is the number 66. It comes in like this. Fabulashes. Beautiful lashes. The bend is not too thick nor thin. Easy to stick onto the lid with my crazy lashes. So now I came back to apply the gloss, the Stila gloss for you guys. I've already lined up my lid with the lip liner from Juvia's Place. It's nice. It's not too thick, not too nor thin. So we are vavavoom done. Okay? What do you guys think? Ooh. I'm gonna set again. I'm loving this setting spray. Oh, I can't get enough. Okay. So what do you guys think? This is the eyes. We use pretty much most of the products from TJ Maxx of our last haul. This is, you know, pigmented enough or blinding enough onto the skin. Oh, I have lashes on my skin. The Stila gloss, pretty nice and smooth. Cover FX, beautiful finishing powder. I'm loving this bronze goddess kit. I'm loving the Glim color on here. Ah, I am loving this palette. Oh my God. Really? I'm loving this palette. I will keep using this palette. This I'm most likely gonna hit pin on. What else we have? That's pretty much it. We have a full look for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, share this video to the world, to friends and families. And I will see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned for my next Saturday haul. And yeah, love you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye bye.